Hello and welcome to Follow the Boat Sailing Interviews. This week it's the turn of Matt of Sailing Yacht Aventura, and the reason I'm giving you this little introduction, which is something that we don't normally do, is that at the end of the interview we kept the camera rolling and were given the benefit of some of Matt's views on this cruising life. It was fun and I hope you enjoyed as much as we did.
Hello and welcome to Cruisers, Questions and Answers, Sailors, Thoughts. I don't know what we're calling this, but
lies.
In one sentence, who are you and what have you been doing for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 or so years on your boat?
I'm just a sailor cruising around, enjoying myself and exploring new worlds.
This is Matt, by the way. Matt, your questions begin now. Where would you like to be right now?
With you.
Oh, darling. Good answer. That's my favourite answer. What's your soundtrack when you go sailing? Do you have a song or a sound in your head?
Probably Wasting Away in Margaritaville.
Who's that by?
Jimmy Buffett. Wasting Away in Margaritaville. Hey.
What do you miss most about home, apart from family and friends?
Seeing the bank account go up instead of down. But that would entail working.
Yeah, right. Okay, now here's a deep one for you.
Okay.
Does travel broaden the mind or reinforce old prejudices?
Broadens the mind, definitely.
Man. What would your superpower be?
What's a superpower?
Superpower, it's what we all lack.
Oh, Wonder Woman, for sure.
I know a very good joke about Wonder Woman and the Invisible Man. I'll tell you that later.
I had Wonder Woman.
Okay, what do you want to be when you grow up, Matt?
I'm not going to grow up.
That is the correct answer.
Good.
2 points. Okay, what's your favourite kit on board your boat and why?
The refrigerator that makes ice cubes for my gin and tonic.
These answers.
Without a doubt.
Brilliant. They're brilliant.
If you don't got a refrigerator with a freezer, you're out of luck.
Now, if you could go back in time, where would you go?
Like present day or thousands of years ago or
It's entirely up to you.
Caligula. Is that a word? Caligula.
Is
Did you see that movie?
Is that funny writing?
Yeah, no, that's calligraphy. This is like the Roman times, you know.
All right.
Free love and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, togas and
Togas, toga,
Yeah.
toga, toga.
Okay, what's your favourite anchorage?
I think in the South Pacific in the Tuamotus.
Why is that?
Just clear water, good diving, excellent fishing. South Pacific at its best.
Okay. Now, if Follow the Boat could grant you one wish, what would it be?
If Follow the Boat.
That's us. Could grant you, Matt, one wish.
No more boat maintenance.
Yes. Same as Liz. Same for all of us, I think. Okay, penultimate question. What's been the highlight of your sailing adventure?
A woman in every port.
We'll cut that one out. Good answer. Well, I think it's a good answer. I don't
Just
know if Liz would agree.
exotic anchorages, interesting people. There's no single one thing, but freedom, doing what I want to do, being on my own, being independent, troubleshooting, problem solving, trading things for experiences, giving up a good career to go and meet great people like you guys.
Thank you. Last question.
Okay.
What next?
Do what I'm doing.
There we go. Matt, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. Yep.
Nice one.
World stuff is people are interested in the car you drive, the job you have, the money in the bank, the cell phone you have, And I'm like, yeah, well,
The
I
house,
knew this
all
about 25
material.
years ago, you know, and so my comment was, well, I trade experiences for things. I don't need a lot of things. I need good boat gear, good dive gear, good camping gear, and then the gumption to go off and go do different things.
I think your answers actually represent what yachters are all
Are kind of
doing
yeah.
and wanting to do. And the people who are watching, this is what they want to do, so it'll be really good, I think. I really enjoy that one.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's a theme that you have to have
Yeah.
to do this. Because you've got to have an open mind to new experiences. You got to be able to suffer some hardship.
Yeah.
And it's not easy out here. You know, people think it's all champagne sunsets and dancing dolphins, but they don't know about a year in the boatyard.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, 6
very
months
true.
in the boatyard.
It's very difficult to try and get that across sometimes to people. They
You know,
just
and-
think you're gin and tonic sipping every evening.
You know about
having
the
a great
stamina that you have to be an offshore sailor, and there's a lot of fear.
night. Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to ever talk about that
I
stuff.
think
but
that's
there-
a very good
still
point.
recording.
I've shit my pants a few times, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh my god. I put that boat on a sandbank. 24 hours to the tide.
No, I think, I think everything you say is right. I absolutely agree with you. Pretty much, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the women in every port for me, but...
Well, that was just.
yeah,
But things have kind of, well, not exactly. Because I did have a very serious partner when she died.
that's hardship. And yet you carried on, because a lot of people would give up.
Well, you know, the thing is where do I go back to?
Yeah. Who'd
Seattle?
have you? Come on, let's be honest, Matt.
What? Yeah, well,
Who'd
who'd
have
have you? Well, yeah, I asked me. No, but really, I mean, could you really go back to England
No way.
and go back into society and go back to business and
God, it will be hard.
to get a car and a house and a commute and a dog and a mortgage and no, I couldn't. I mean, I've kind of gone back and forth, but I've worked out of the boat and done career stuff. But to go back and do that in the U.S., 53-year-old white male that has a spotty employment history for the last 15 years, nobody would have me.
No.
I'd go
same for
bankrupt
me.
trying to get a job there.
Yeah. But also, your attitudes have completely changed from back then. I'm a very different person to how I was. And I knew what I was when
And
I came
people
out
say
to do
you
this.
don't change, but I don't.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
do.
I don't agree because
Oh,
if
you
you've
do.
been out cruising for a while, you change tremendously.
And if you don't, you're just not open to experiences.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's where that Mark Twain
Oh,
quote
I didn't
comes
hear
in.
that.
Well, that was the question about
Broadening the mind.
broadening the mind and
Yeah,
bigotry.
you know, the
Yeah.
reinforcing stereotypes, I mean, that's so opposite
Yeah.
of what happens if you travel,
Yeah.
if you go out and experience the world. You know, and like all this bad press about the Muslims, I've been treated like a king here.
Absolutely.
I've been treated better here
Yep.
than in a week or however long I spent in Australia. I've never, ever gotten hospitality there that I've been given here by people that were so poor